Yeah, this clockwork is actually going to be the most interesting to me.
Maybe I'm just the biggest complexity fan.
Yeah, that's a possibility as well. Or American, after all.
30 seconds to battle.
I think so. I'm not sure. And
Americans hate each other much.
that's true, actually. That's a good. Yeah, OG. It's not quite the draft they had earlier, where they had like the Keeper of the Light and kind of split pushing waves and then Resolution farming the jungle. It's a bit different. It's more objective oriented to a certain extent because you have the Death Prophet extra system. It'll be very interesting. I'm excited to see where it goes from here. This is going to be Monkey King, which is also fairly interesting. The no-tail Monkey King. Excited to see this. Are they going to get 3 for complexity? It looks like they will. 3 bounty rooms for complexity, and 2 of them go to Moo. That's a pretty good start for them at this point.
Wow. Finding money everywhere.
Yeah, seriously. They're rich. So how are the lanes being set up? We have 2 in mid right now for OG. They'll probably give Resolution some help like we've seen in the first game. GRX is Nature's guys to up nearby. Yeah, not coming out yet, obviously. Get a salve or something before Limphill send it out. He doesn't have it queued up or anything. They have no Fortune Sense skilled yet, but he might use it in a moment. Just trying to harass Limp and get some extra room for Resolution. But of course this means that there's going to be better room for Complexity Chessie and of course in the top lane as well.
Yeah, no, just pretty decent. A lot of us pretty far here. He's gonna get punched.
Very good sign. Nature's guys hit. There's the Fortune's End. Is it enough damage? The Spirit Siphon. Limp's gonna get dropped and killed. JRX secures first blood. Already the Treant Protector coming into play, and he immediately TPs to the top lane, securing the first blood. He doesn't need to be there, considering Fly is nearby, and Limp even drops a Sentry, so it's too little, too late. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Torrent will come out. S4 in trouble. The Cogs will go. Chessie has another cast bolt and 3, but he doesn't have mana for it. I don't think he needs it. The body blocks are there from Kyle. They just need 1 or 2 more auto attacks. Maybe not. They won't dive it. Tier 1 tower's going to do too much. Kyle and Z-Freak cannot afford to tank the Tier 1 in that bottom lane. And apparently. Bessie could have maybe given him another cast bolt. He had the mango to work with it. They might go again, though. Looks like they've spotted him yet again. Kyle has another Torrent, but S4 is too far away from the CK. In the meantime, they're trying to chase Moo down in the top lane. They have Fly rotating in as well.
Tough dive.
Yeah. Here. Especially when there's a swashbuckle for Pangolier.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah. He's okay. 6+ hits. 10 for no-tail, though. Gonna get a nice Heart Piercer proc. GRX.
Yeah, lane set up. Help early on. Penguin. Took him like a full minute. The opportunity to come, but
Got the first blood anyways. Was it GRX? Yes. So that's pretty big. Limp is still doing okay though. I mean, 8 last hits. Not that bad. He also has the help of the DM Aura now to make things a lot easier. Horn's going to hit onto Rezo. They're going to get another Nether Blast coming in. Rezo's fine though, and Limp's taking actually a lot of damage. Level 1 Nether Ward. Fortune's End will come through, but he will be able to heal up with the help of some tangos and just regen. He's actually TPing home and oh, they're going to X him. Okay, that makes sense. I didn't know Kyle had X. He's level 2 now.
balanced.
Right back, full HP. Boom. And Moo continues to get jumped on in the top lane. Gonna swashbuckle himself away. Doesn't hit the target, and they get the kill. The Boundless Strike comes out from the Monkey King, doing more than enough damage, and looks like Moo did not do the math there.
Did not do the math, indeed.
Frostbite down bottom. S4 gonna get caught. Chaos Bolt. They have the Reality Rift ready. They're gonna use it, and that was beautifully done from Chessie to pull him back as far as he possibly could have with the Reality Rift. Nicely done from Chessie.
Come on, you notice the trend here. North American player did not do the math. European player, mathematician.
Yeah, I mean,
fantastic.
I don't think North Americans are famous for their math skills. Definitely not me. Let me tell you, I've done math on stream a few times. It's just been embarrassing. I'm not gonna do it here. It's not good. But he's gonna want to. So CK, not only is he getting kills, but he's getting CS as well. 23 last hits, 8 denies. He's got a Clawing Blade, some gold. He's only level 3 at this point, but nobody's really super high in experience other than Limp and Resolution in the mid lane. And we've kind of settled in. Moo is still kind of having a rough time. No-Tail continues to do some serious damage. The Boundless Strike is absolutely crushing him.
Rough lane.
Jingu Mastery up to level 2. Not even skilling up Tree Dance because really he doesn't need it at this point. Sitting in lane. And Kyle has to rotate up just to help keep Moo alive at this point.
It's also, you know, Moo has pretty decent farm. Jarek's up top, snipe Moo.
Moo stayed for a bit, and I think Jarex thought, okay, I can get this. Now in the mid lane, Resolution, he's in trouble. No Spirit Siphons means it's going to be tough. The Torrent just going to miss the Nether Blast. One more auto attack. Good stick charge. One more auto attack is needed at least. Seafreak is so close. He's going to find it. Not in trees deep enough was Resolution, and now Jarex is going to get caught in. He's penned. Now he will get the Nature's Guys off. They need another Nether Blast, and Limp doesn't go for it. The Torrent misses. They almost got themselves 2 kills there for compLexity. Not able to find the second, however.
Nice rotation. Over the snow.
It also makes a different noise than it, and I believe, which kind of. What we haven't talked about is S4 on the clockwork. Level 4 now. He's a level ahead of Moo in the off lane. He only has what 10 last hits. Not the worst, but not the best either. Not really getting that much out of this off.
You know, S4 still set up to pressure pretty hard when he gets home. Then high level clock. Difficult hero for him, especially with other. And Tree and Protector Oracle not exactly the most.
Do you think No-Tail starts rotating around and being aggressive, or is he fine with just farming in this line?
Like he doesn't want to rotate at all when he's playing Monkey. Not the complement the style of the.
Fair enough. Get some levels, get some farm, get involved later. It's different than like the off-lane Monkey King that we see time to time. Although we've seen him just free dance and Primal Spring and just clear out waves. So, but Jarex is gonna Nature's Guys. He will spot Moo, gets the good old Hammer Fist plus the Leech Seed, and Moo's gonna try to fight him. Gets a Heart Piercer proc, but not much more than that. And Moo is getting harassed pretty hard. He's trying to build into Soul Ring. No-Tail's gonna go for the dive. He's got the Boundless Strike ready. There's the jump in from Moo trying to get away. He'll use the shield crash, but one more Boundless Strike plus an auto attack should get the kill. They can't quite get to the shrine.
So close to the shrine.
Dive. Torn will hit onto Jarex. He does have no living armor. Leech Seed's on cooldown for 10. Nature's Guys is back up in 1 second. He's just going to sit next to these 2 trees and be completely fine. In fact, they're going to turn onto Kyle. Nature's Guys hit will use that root, and now Kyle on the run. No-Tail Boundless Strike is down for another few seconds in order to give the mana to use it. Torrent will keep himself safe, but OG aggressive in this top lane, finding Moo yet again and bringing him down once more. What else? Come on. DK is getting free farm though for compLexity. That is the good news for them. They might not be getting the most farm on Moo, but Chessie's having a great time.
Gonna get harder though. S4 has a bottle region.
It's almost level 6 as well.
If he's safe while Chessie pretty safe, but maybe not. Look at this down bottom.
And look for the Phantasm. 1 second stun. S4 in trouble trying to run. Battery Assault will go. He's gonna bottle up. Don't think he can turn on this. He'll take the illusion down at the very least. One more auto attack away. He's so close, Chessie. He's got the Chaos Bolt. That will secure the kill. Even a 1 second stun will do the job for Chessie. He has to chase. He does actually take a lot of damage, but he has a salve to work with, and he is absolutely fine. Now, top lane, Moo's going to get caught again. Nature's Guys hit. Swashbuckle should come out, and it will, but they have Boundless Strike. Not enough mana. He'll use the Crystal Nova slow, No-Tail down. He thought about using it. Not enough damage to bring down Moo, but again, pushes him out of this top lane. In the meantime, Resolution has popped the Exorcism in the mid lane, trying to get some pressure onto the tier 1 tower, but Limp continues to blast the wave down. The Resolution can't really get much done there.
Punching heroes. Pretty funny to see.
It's actually strange. Just see Resolution pop the Exorcism randomly. I'm sure he did it for a reason. He's actually using it for an Ancient stack now, but his Exorcism is almost done. So he will continue to try to work on that stack later. But it's just really been OG and compLexity kind of just sitting in their lanes. Other than, like, I mean, Jarex has been top a little bit. Fly's sort of been rotating around, but it's just kind of both teams laning at this point.
I expect one of these teams try to make a gank onto the mid lane, push down that window now with Exorcism. Same time, they're also not really in a happen at any point.
Might take a bit longer. Who might die again? No, No-Tail's just farming. He actually has no
Close by.
They might try to go into No-Tail. This might have been an air. No-Tail is in some serious trouble, cannot get onto the trees. There's the shield crash, the Spirit Siphon, and No-Tail will give the kill to Limp. It was actually the Life Tree, not the Siphon. I mixed up my sucking heroes.
They're very confused.
No, they really are. They're pretty much the same thing. So that's a big kill. No-Tail getting dropped. He's the top net worth hero on OG. And again, it gives more room for Chessie. He doesn't have to rotate to find that kill. He just sits in the jungle or sits in the lane and farm.
Rotation from Pugna like that would be costly, right?
Radiant's middle
Tower
tower
would be
is under
half
attack.
HP by now. But
He knows it's on cooldown though. He just saw it used.
Yep, exactly.
I mean, there will be some chip damage from OG, but it's not something that you're too concerned about if you're Limp. You just go back to the wave, blast it down, and go from there. Moo getting chased down again. Another good swashbuckle though. Out of harm's way. Crystal Nova, no tail, getting run at by Z-Freak. They're looking for a frostbite, doesn't have a range for it. And then the Primal Spring comes out from no tail to get up into the tree. Dance rather. Now a lot of heroes are coming in. Fly invading, so too is Jerax. There's going to be a jump in, no tail, looking for Moo. Can't quite find him. Down the strike, getting lower and lower. And Moo's living a dangerous life. Thought about using his Rolling Thunder. Great hook shot. They're going to get Moo, potentially a shield crash, keeping him alive with the cogs. And the Purifying Flames will secure the kill. And that'll do it. Fly will secure it, and now they'll start putting pressure on the top tier 1 tower.
nicely done. Heavy commitment. Ton of heroes up top, and no tower damage being.
And again, I don't want to keep talking about it all the meanwhile. Chessie just... So still a even game, essentially. The net worth advantage is like 500 for complexity. Pretty much nothing. Although Chessie has his armlet now. Maybe he starts getting involved in fights. He has his level 1 Phantasm. See where the next movement is. Crystal Nova, they'll see no tail, but he's going to jump to another tree. Swashbuckle. No way to get him down.
Close, in a tree, but
Life drain onto Resolution, getting really low, but he'll be fine. He'll come and Crypt Swarm, maybe use the Spirit Siphon, and he will. Nether Blast plus the Decrypt doing some serious work. Both of these heroes just blasting each other with nukes left and right. Quite the battle.
both have drain. What happens when they drain?
I think it's a net 0, I'm pretty sure. Unless one is better than the other, which I think Life Drain might be better, actually. Considering it's an ultimate. Moo is very far up, and Jerax doesn't have any help here, which is the issue. They're going to try to put pressure on the tier 1. They've even rotated the CK, now with his armlet. Jerax is only level 5, so no overgrowth ready. I like this play, though.
Time, though. But
I mean, they know there's nobody top lane. You have to understand, like, complexity are like, okay, well, stay alive, Limp. No, they're coming for you. They're not defending top tier 1, so maybe they think they're sitting behind no tail bottom lane.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yeah.
because of that, he has to.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So he backs himself up, working on a 4-step for his first big item. Chessie continues to farm top lane. They did exorcism the tier 1 tower mid. If you want, I think Complexity might be able to defend this if they can get there in time. They're already TPing into the tier 2 tower. Is there a glyph? There is not, but there's no creep wave. It's getting low, 165. It's why they keep him denied. Good torrent coming in, the Rolling Thunder. Ghost Ship's gonna fly through as well. Resolution in trouble, the hookshot misses. There's the False Promise coming in, keeping him alive, and the Fate's Edict along with it. And Moo continues to roll right onto Resolution. There's the Chaos Bolt. They get the Boundless Strike off. Resolution still healed up. The Spirit Siphon, the Swashbuckle. How is he still alive? The Ghost Ship coming back in. He's surviving forever. He might finally fall though, as Chessie's looking for this kill. Chaos Bolt, not enough mana for it. And now Chessie has to back away. Are you kidding me? That was insane. The Ghost came back at the perfect time. The False Promise ended, and he was alive. That's unbelievable.
An insane amount of damage. They saved their tower.
I guess, I mean, that's true. It's still not in deny range. They needed 5 more damage, and they could have denied it. Unfortunate.
But the thing is, OG can't fight without Exorcism. It's also their tower push.
Right.
That map is pretty free.
They might do just that. Rolling Thunder is now back up. CK, they did use the Phantasm, a big deal. Working on an Echo Saber for Chessie. They're just backing up and farming for now. Z-Freak is trying to deny this tower, but he's a CM with 55 damage.
They're probably gonna die for it.
I think so. Almost actually didn't get the deny. They had 1 auto attack from Fly. Yeah, he's definitely dead. He's got a freezing field, but it gets canceled by battle results immediately. I like where your head's at, Z-Freak. It's a good attempt. So he'll get a deny, though. Good stuff.
Pretty decent. I feel like, well, as it really depends, like on next exercise feels like, because right now, game is even, right? But it's starting to get less and less. Point where all they really have to do is start taking team fights, forcing down objectives, running down lanes, pugging the can blast them, and then it becomes really hard for OG to walk into that.
And it's a good thing to have the Puna too, because the living armor is starting to come into play, and they'll need to heal up this tier 1 tower in the mid lane. Meanwhile, Ghost Ship S4 has found himself a kill with Fly helping out. S4 had a double damage rune along with it, plus his phase boost that he just got. And now they're invading the jungle, and all of a sudden, OG are the ones putting on pressure in both the bottom and the mid lane.
Neither jungle is.
So, compLexity have to move into this top lane.
Do you like
What is it, Soul Ring and
Vanguard?
Vanguard? It's interesting. I like it. I like the fact that he can scale and he can be tanky and stuff to bring him down. Z-Freak is dead again. They're diving the tier 2 tower. TP will be a little bit too late and, in fact, cancel, which means you can commit to this tower because you now have Exorcism. And this tier 2 will fall. And within the last pretty much 2 minutes, OG have suddenly taken advantage in this game by getting a couple of kills, finding a tier 2 tower out of it. And they might even find a kill on the move, too. There's the problem with Spring coming out. They have the Boundless Trick. He's going to try to roll away. In fact, he makes it in time. Overgrowth wasn't there. Derek's decided not to use the ability. I think he got stunned while I was trying to cast it, but can't quite get the kill there. And they can't get the tier 2 tower. I thought they might have committed to that harder, but instead they'll back themselves up. Reality rips down to S4 in mid lane, 1 second stun, but he's got living armor. There's the life drain. He's actually alive. Chess has gotten like the most 1 second stuns. Oh, he's a level 1 cast bolt. That's the issue. I guess he could have gotten 2 second stun. So.
Chaos Knight is truly the lucky all the time.
RNG.
Yep. I guess Ogre as well.
Not as much. Moo survives in the top lane, only to fall in the mid lane to the Spirit Siphon. And the living armor goes to work for Jerax. They even Fate's Edict Siege Creep so it doesn't kill the building.
5 HP off the blast, now out of the tower. That is something to talk about too.
Yeah.
Pushing. Obviously the blast takes it out quickly, but if you
Yeah, you got to go in one fell swoop pretty much. It's not like where you usually like playing Pugna. You go up, you blast the tower a few times, and you back up.
get that chip damage off, and then it's...
Yeah, much more difficult in this game because of the living armor. And it's only... In fact, he maxed it out for Jerax, too, which is good for it. And having level 4 living armor means this is a lot harder. Is he going Meteor Hammer? Is that what I'm looking at here? It's like the only hero that's good, I'm pretty sure. Jerax is going to get caught, though, so it's going to be a little while longer before he can get it. He will use the Overgrowth. Maybe he survives this. Pretty low, but it's only Kyle at this point. I think another hero is coming in. It's going to be Chessie. He's going to go for the TP. Kyle just gives up. He knows he doesn't have a detection. He's like, all right, see ya.
Up top there for no tails, only the trees to find them, but couldn't find them. Battlefield picked up too.
40-second cooldown.
Yep.
Pretty good. Pretty good spell. I like the Soul Ring a lot, though. I like having spam. Like, Moo has super spammable spells on Pangolier, so you just can Soul Ring and spam it. I think it's built. The Vanguard, I'm not sure. I guess you are pretty squishy. If you don't get off your shield crash, you kind of just die, right? So.
Yeah, the hero is. Well.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
All right, here we go. Part 2 for compLexity, trying to take this building down. Living armor continues to go from Jerax. Overgrowth is on cooldown. He used it in the bottom lane, but he's going to make guys hit Chessie. Hook shot coming in. Stun onto 2 from the Boundless Strike, getting out his limp. There's going to be the Wukong's command. It's time to leave if you are compLexity. They use the Phantasm. Good Ghost Ship coming out. There's going to be the Life Drain. S4 is going to get caught and killed. Chessie goes back in to both the Exorcism and the Wukong's command. Chessie finds a regen room, which keeps him alive. Can he toggle? He cannot. Resolution chases him down. And Kyle might be next as well. Good X marks coming in to save his own life. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Chessie perhaps getting too aggressive, going back into that engagement, right back into the Wukong's command. Angolier moves, jumping in, shield crash coming out, Fly getting low to the Crystal Nova. There's the Fortune's End as well. Moo getting dope underneath the tier 2 tower. They have the Exorcism still going, but it's about to end. Moo earned up, ticking down. He might survive. It's close. He's sitting at 28 HP, and it's the Crypt Swarm Snipe from Resolution that gets the job done. So close to surviving, not quite able to do so though, and it's 3 dead for compLexity. And again, Chessie going back in underneath that Wukong's command, perhaps a bit too aggressive.
So many things they can't fight into once out. Run into it, it's just a nightmare. Their team fight relies on being able to lock down a hero and just finish them with Oracle.
And that and living armor on top of it as well. And that was without Overgrowth too, which is an important team fight aspect that OG didn't have at their disposal that time around.
Both team fights kind of rely on locking down that single. If they kill him, great. If not, they're probably just gonna walk. Now there's a 4-staff picked up on Pugnas. The 4-staff at whoever gets hooked. fight that way.
And that's the one thing we were talking about. S4 kind of into the middle to the later stages of this game. How well is he going to scale? And we'll see. It will have a fight going on. Fly, Fate's Edict up. Swashbuckle will come through. He's at the shrine along with it. They can't find this kill. Now, Oracle pretty squishy, but when you have Fate's Edict, when you have False Promise, tough to bring him down. But compLexity do contest the Ancients. I'm not sure how many Ancients they actually got out of this, but they at least got 1 or 2 out of them.
Yeah.
Go. Warren comes in. Reality Rift. False Promise not available. Boundless Strike. Wukong's command. No Tail cancels it. He realizes once the Oracle is dead, there's no reason to fight. It's a killing spree, take it down, and finally we'll get this tier 1 tower. At least you would assume they will. But in the meantime, the bottom lane is being pushed by S4. It's gonna stay there for now. They'll take the tier 1 tower in the meantime for compLexity. Will they head to Roche? Will they head into a different direction? It looks like they're just gonna go top and kind of just take farm here.
Closing on any close items here. We have a bit of gold. Probably on Seek. Pangler has his javelin. Big power spike.
Yeah. Kind of insane where, like, literally one component of an item makes the hero just amazing.
We have a Blade Mail picked up on us for Clockwork and Meteor Hammer. You know, it's really nice for setting up ganks. Just sitting on the sidelines waiting for...
Yeah, you jump in, Nature's Guy's Head or Overgrowth available, you pop the Meteor Hammer. And they're just gonna die with +1 there. No Tail, who can move around the map very quickly. By the way, we haven't talked about, but he's actually going Scotty along with the Battle Fury that he already has. And they're gonna Exorcism and take Roche along with all that stuff.
12, 10.
And that's huge. Very defensively sound in terms of having a False Promise, BKB, Yule Scepter.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that he went... Help him reset. Same time, as long as you stay alive on this hero.
Yeah, and maybe he doesn't want to rely solely on the Oracle in that regard.
Yeah.
Maybe, you know, Fly dies.
There are also things that can go wrong, right? Oracle.
Where's the dust? There it is. They found Jirax. He will Overgrowth. I don't think he's surviving. They know where he is. They're going to try to take him down. It is nighttime. It makes it a little bit harder than maybe it should be, but Limp will still secure a kill. Maybe not the target they wanted with that smoke gank, but it's something.
Still good to kill trees out of the map, like, now you know if you can move. Scout you out or place deep wards that track of you. Play accordingly.
And we saw that from OG in the first game of the day. They had a lot of map control in terms of vision and getting power pressure and pressure onto these waves. So the fact that compLexity are doing kind of a good job keeping the wards on the other side of the map is very important.
Radiant's top tower
But it's still, what's the net worth lead looking like here? It's only about a 3k lead for OG at 22 minutes. It's not the most significant lead in the world. It is a lead, but we're going to have a couple of these big items coming after compLexity pretty soon, including this Aghanim Scepter for Pugna, be a big item, and a Blink Dagger for Chessie that he just purchases and is going to bury out on the courier.
Lots of pretty good items for finding Oracle. Just blink on top of them. You Phantasm first, and then blink in and react. Whichever target.
Pretty much he just gets one shot if you're the Oracle.
It's one shot, then walks away and
Now remember, there is they did just take the Aegis.
Yeah.
For OG. Still have it on no till, trying to get a Scotty. So I don't know what compLexity want to do in these next few minutes while the Aegis is still up. They might lose Moo in the top lane. Hookshot, good swashbuckle. They'll try to chase him down. And they actually can't kill him. He has Rolling Thunder as well. Good effort from OG.
So sad, isn't it? Just scoots on out of there. Looks so funny.
Just see ya. Every time. Swashbuckle is a pretty good ability, man. Let me tell you. Not only that, he hits them in the process of leaving. Add insult to injury. No console enable. I feel you, Limp. Big issue. Gotta restart his game, give him the good old set launch options, dash console, and then there. That I think it finds is what he. So we are at 23 minutes into this game, and OG, they've kind of been picking up steam here in the past few minutes. They have a lot of good team fight, especially. But remember what we talked about. Chessie can easily blow up some of these heroes, and compLexity can easily take some of these fights.
And they will see this Blink Dagger because... But still, it makes these team fights much more difficult. I guess it's pretty much just Oracle since
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah.
game changer mod is just breaks the game
I'm
up.
sure this is the best item that we've seen all. Love me some Meteor Hammer. I want to see it work. I really do. I remember we were getting so hyped. We were like theory crafting it, and the first time it came out at like Dota Pin, just talking about what about Void Meteor Hammer. I'm sure it would be amazing. No. He's gonna use it. He's gonna get caught. There's the stun coming out with the boundless strike. Oh, okay, I don't think that was the Meteor Hammer. I'm pretty sure he's just dead anyway.
Mod, that kill wasn't possible without the...
Yeah, you're right. And they find a hookshot onto Moore. Z-Freak's a little bit too far up. He's going to force himself out. He actually has a fourth after the CM somehow. There's the problem with Spring, however, and Z-Freak is still dead one way or the other. A double kill for no
That's a Scotty now,
They
too.
will have found the backline fly, but Resolution has popped the Exorcism. Not only that, but he has his BKB at the ready. Jerax is TPing in, and Chessie is caught between a rock and a hard place. They have the Nature's Guys hit. Resolution is going to pop the BKB, and Chessie cannot do anything. Just getting run at Spirit Siphon and Exorcism, doing too much damage. It's going to be 3 dead for compLexity. They did lose No-Tail, but that's just the Aegis on the back lines. He will jump further looking for Kyle. He's going to X-Marks, but No-Tail is going to work. One more auto attack will do the job. A killing spree for No-Tail after just securing a double. He gets a third, and that will be a big fight win for OG.
Starting to spiral out of control. Death Prophet is pretty close to the card now. And there's all team fights with that Oracle getting.
Radiant structure.
Yeah.
They did have Aegis on Monkey Kings. But at the same time, Pop is just sitting. Full HP, fully unchecked.
Uh-oh. Moose hookshotted, dead again. S4. We haven't talked about him that much, but he's making the plays with these hookshots in this game.
Global Elite and CSGO mod translate the hookshot, obviously.
I mean, not only that, in every game, PUBG is one of the top players. I've played with him. He's pretty damn good.
Madman.
Yeah, he's owning in this game, too. And we talked about Clockwork moving into the mid to late game. He is making it look solid at this point. The off-lane Clockwork potentially coming back, at least for OG, if he can't get some more good hook shots and cogs coming out. But again, like you're talking about OG, they've taken control of this game. 7,500 net worth advantage now for this Dire team.
It happened really quickly, too.
Seemingly out of nowhere.
It's that Meteor Hammer mod, the game changed when that thing
Like
came
how
out.
much damage this does to the tower, plus the siege creep. Oof. I don't think so. Boundless Strike, Z-Freak's going to get caught in the Wukong's command. They have to. They do force him out, so the Wukong's command, kind of a miss there. We'll see if they want to go any further for OG. They might just back away. And I know Chelsea being out, he's going to deal with the bottom tier 1 tower. compLexity, they have to go back to... they got to go back to the beginning, figure out what they need to do to get back into the game. Because it's not easy, Brax, let me tell you.
It's not easy at all. When does their team... When does it turn on and be, come online? Never.
Theoretically, when you have something like this happen, when Chessie gets in and finds himself a stun, a 4-second stun, they find a kill. They need, like, it's the pickoff potential is good for them, but it's feels like unless Moo gets some good rolling thunder, it's problematic. And honestly, he hasn't used that ability in a long time.
Yeah, they're kind of struggling to find the fights. Feels like this happens a lot when OG plays the map. Can't find the team.
Radiant's bottom
Screen Protector,
tower is under
running around,
attack.
scouting everything out. He's also super between. He like one-shots the waves in. Very tiny wave.
Radiant's
Pick him up.
bottom tower
He's very
Same time, yeah, he's extremely slippery. At the same time, you don't want to spend all your time trying to hunt these heroes. Pressuring instead. Chipping, you have the Tree Protector. You'll have to commit. It's not the game you want.
It feels like this draft really came together for OG. For a captain's draft especially, it feels pretty strong and surprising how well it's gone for the game. At least here in this like 27-minute mark. We'll see. compLexity, they came back from a 10k deficit against Evil Geniuses in a very close game, in a very exciting game. It's going to be a lot harder this time around. They don't have that same sort of team fight they had. They don't have that wombo combo potential as much anymore.
Shaker, but you know what? They're almost at 10. That's their magic comeback number,
Yeah,
right?
that number, this is like exactly when they came back. They found a fight, they found 2 kills, they found Roche.
They're almost in their comfort zone.
And in fact, Roche will be up potentially in 1 minute and 3 seconds. So who knows, maybe they find 2 kills and they head into Roche and just take a big Aegis. We'll see.
I guess when CK picks up his BKB, might change. But not even Clockwork is causing him issues.
He
On
can.
these heroes,
if he, like, Resolution just mans up on him and he just runs at him with Exorcism.
Also the Scotty from Monkey King.
Dyer's
Well,
bottom tower
Yep.
is
Not
under
easy at all.
attack.
Not to mention a Sheev's Guard, very good against illusion-based heroes for... So,
Able to catch, no? Pop. He's gone.
just kidding. Oh, maybe not. Universe needs, or excuse me, Chessie needs to go in.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
Not now.
Mother's calling.
My mom was calling me, guys. Sorry.
Dyer's structures
She was actually
are-
Oh.
I'm not even kidding.
Dyer's bottom
Sorry, Mom. I'll call you
tower is
later.
under attack.
You don't call enough, Marty.
Radiant's middle tower
Tier
is
2 tower is going to be
falling.
taking down my no tail. They have taken all of the outer towers now. Roche is up in 1 minute and 45 seconds. Kyle has been spotted. He's about to die. Boundless
What a
Strike.
dangerous game.
Yeah, he's just dead. No dangerous game about this. Dead
Tower is
game.
under attack.
Maybe? Hello?
Dyer's bottom
Still?
tower is under attack.
Hook shot elsewhere. They found Chessie. This is a more important kill. Forget about Kyle.
Big kill, yeah.
He's just dead. Shiva's guard, Nature's guy, or rather Nature's guy's hit, S4's battery assault. My god. They made Chessie look completely squishy. That's a
Dyer's
CK.
bottom tower has fallen.
Oh, no tail. He just stunned earlier. Canceled TP, yet another kill. In the meantime, Limp has to force himself away. He's getting run down by S4. Hookshot's back in 30. Balance coming in. Moo, Rolling Thunder, looking for resolution. If they get this kill, it would be huge. And Moo he's in the Thunderdome at this point. For resolution, he has to pop his BKB, but not so poor anymore now that he's just running at him with Exorcism. And they're going to head to this tier 3 tower and continue to push in. And compLexity are staring down the barrel of a loss here in this one-game series against OG. It is looking rough at this point with Wukong's command
Radiant's
about to come out to zone him.
5 seconds, no CK Exorcism.
S4, I think, just forced Limp forward, and then Limp forced himself away. That was pretty hype. And they'll take the racks.
Has fallen.
That's that. What can they do?
I don't know.
10k wasn't their magic number. Maybe it's 20k. They're approaching that mark pretty soon.
15k? Who knows?
15k is not enough.
No. Okay, I see. It's got to be more
They
than
won't
even
get
that.
enough. They won't be able to cash out on the enough at 50. Back into this.
All right, so we got another 5k, huh? Well, we'll see. 31 minutes. They have lost their melee racks. Remember, it was the melee racks. They lost the melee racks. That's when they got back into the game.
Right.
So this is their comfort zone.
Okay.
Right here.
That is fair. K is magic.
They're heading into Roche.
There we go.
There's no exorcism for OG. It's down for 77 seconds, although they are heading over to the pit at this point. S4 has his hook shot at the ready. Get ready for this. He's gonna
Taking
flare
so
in.
much damage,
Watch this
too.
hook shot. They're gonna smoke first. He's gonna come in from the side. There was a ward that might have spotted OG's movements. compLexity will leave. They don't have enough damage to take Roche down. S4 is about to just go ham. Or not. I'm not. I thought he would.
Your eyes on him, Mark. Dangerous.
He's going like the opposite direction.
I'm not sure where they are.
Do it with flair.
Flare again. Oh, they're in. Wukong's command. Moo in trouble. He doesn't Rolling Thunder off. He's going to come to the high ground. Good ghost ship coming in so far. They've gotten Fly out of this. Moo will get low and he'll get dropped down. Chet is in the back lines looking for Jerax. Trying to get this kill. He finds himself a double now. No-Tail coming in. They want this kill. Chessie's in some trouble though. Silent Step from Resolution's man fighting him. No-Tail is just pushing them all back. A double kill for Rezo. Looking for more. Kyle will be next. S4 gets himself a double kill. 4 dead. It's going to be all 5. And that will be
That's a
Roche again.
massacre.
Drop down and a massacre. That compLexity is on the receiving end of. And that should at least get them Aegis and Cheese and potentially another set of racks.
Only for them to fight. Their team fight does not feel strong enough at all. Okay, sure, he has BKB. He got it after the... Right? Or did he have it in that one? He didn't get it off. That's all.
Yeah, I don't think he got it off.
Either way, it feels like it would not make a difference at all. Probably a million yard as well.
Yeah, he has to focus down the supports instead. And yeah, you get both of the supports, but S4's in the meantime on the back lines with a hook shot. I mean, there's just not much they can do. Even with a good ghost ship, even with all that abilities, command, even with a good move, Rolling Thunder, it's not going to be enough. And they will take down not only this Rax mid, but they're going to head for the top Rax, and they're even going to just try to get Megas. Exorcism is back up, ready to go, and they will pop it here, and this is looking to be Megas, and potentially GG if you're compLexity. They've pretty much got one last fight in them here. See if they can get something going now that OG is also en route with all 5 of their heroes. In fact, they're pretty much at the well. Resolution is close to the fountain, but
Found camping.
yeah, he's going to get forced away. We have the Rolling Thunder. I hear it going, but it's not actually going to use. Now will be. Move on the other side, getting hook shot, and he's going to get caught, potentially killed. Swashbuckle coming out, taking a lot of damage. Chessie's dead, though.
Can't find the monkeys.
S4 pops the blade mail, and then no tail.
Oh my
Solo. He has ages. Even if he dies, it's not a big deal. No Chessie for 69 seconds. Moo's going to be next. He will try to swashbuckle and get forced away. Double kill for Resolution. Kyle and Limp getting chased down, and that is it. GG is called, and OG will be your top seed from Group Hippo.
Wow. Oh, back. Top seed in Group Hippo.
They looked pretty dominant in both of the games they played today.
But I don't want to brag, but Group Hippo, it's the real deal.
It's the real deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only the best teams battle through Group Hippo.
Those casters, those loser casters are very